here tonight.
So the New York starting five. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Boston, Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Walsh in at the 4. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Back to Towns. Pass to Brunson. Goes up from the top of the key, and the jumper falls for him.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Outside, White. Now Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown deciding where to go with it. No one covered.
Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
Hart with a screen on Pritchard. Brunson goes in. Over Pritchard. And Jalen Brunson again. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Walsh. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Celtics. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Brunson against Pritchard. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Anunoby outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one drops. 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Here's Pritchard, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Brown against Anunoby. And it's Brown missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
Brown, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bridges shot, good.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Pass to Brown. Inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Shooting 1.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Brunson, the bounce pass. In the corner, it's Bridges. Dribbles up on the wing, and that's good for 2. Bridges has got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's Brown outside, drains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Brunson outside. Hart outside. The 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Down low. Here's Walsh. Defended by Hart. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's now 10 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Brown outside. Pocket 6. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York leading by 3. Hart outside. Brunson goes in. Towns wide open. Drops in the tray.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. And New York with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in. Here's Keita. Last game out, he had 14. Here's White. From outside, off the mark. New York leading by 6. Bridges outside. Brunson outside. Six on the shot clock. A kick out to Town. And another 3 for New York.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. They set the screen. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
First team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
First free throw is good. Here we are, starting to approach the halfway point of the season, DB, but the excitement has not diminished around here.
It has not in any way, shape, or form. This season has been thrilling to watch. To me, it feels like the league as a whole has really stepped up a level.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
White looking around. They set the pick. Pass to Brown. They need this one. Yep, that one goes. Brown's got 7 points.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Brunson kicks to Towns. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Celtics. They're in third place.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. He's got 9.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Let's get live for Celtics Entertainment.
The Celtics making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. The Knicks, 4th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Outside, Simons. Goes up to the stripe, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And good work from the mid-range. Simons doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable.
Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin, back over to you.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Tillman. Now Hauser sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Now Towns for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Tillman.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's White. He's covered by Clarkson. White the pass to Tillman. Over Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Boston making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Bridges checks in. Just 3 to shoot. From the arc. Shireman can't hit.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Tillman. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Over Boucher, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Hauser with the ball. Outside, Simon. 55 seconds left in the first quarter.
And here's a look at the stats for Towns. Just an incredible month of basketball, averaging about 23 points per, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And the first one drops.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Diawara's checked in. The Knicks leading by 10. Brunson, right side. Pass to Clarkson. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Pritchard. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Mikal Bridges taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
And he can't hit the second.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Simons from outside. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
You've got Anthony Simons. It's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Tillman in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Finished off the break.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Clarkson taking his time here. Here's Huckporty. Boucher defending. Clarkson against Simon. Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. McBride's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Simons finds Hauser. Here's Tillman. Now Pritchard. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here's Clarkson. And stolen by Simon. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
To the paint, here's Huckporty. It's good. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
And he knocks down the first one. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And so Boucher nails both of them. So it's the Knicks now. They've led by as many as 14 points. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Robinson dishes to Clarkson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. So tough to stop him.
The Knicks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
Now, here's Simon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clarkson against Simon. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Drills it from outside. Anunoby's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's the screen. Pritchard from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Bridges finds McBride. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 16. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And here are the Knicks now after the basket by Boston. Bridges inside the three-point line. That one doesn't go.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Simons. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got 5.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
Bridges outside. McBride on the wing. There's the triple. And Mikal Bridges with the three. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking three as soon as he got free. That's a nice delivery.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Well, Anthony Towns checked in for New York. This gives us the chance to view the best three-point shooting teams this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Number 5, the Knicks.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Pass to Brown. Here's Minot. Brown outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Derek White. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 22 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, it's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
The Celtics making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for New York. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. To the inside. Richard finds White. From 18 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark.
You have to be dialed in from the mid-range. Derek White says, I can do that too, folks.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek Whitehorse converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Pass to Brown. Now Pritchard. Brunson covering. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Knicks leading by 13. And here's Brunson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
Towns with the bucket.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Pass to Queta. Here's Minot. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Queta. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Left side, Towns. Out to Brunson. Muscling it in, Brunson.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Brown outside. Puts up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Outside, White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, no good.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And put your hands together.
Boston making some changes. Walsh is checked in. And it's Simons in for Pritchard. And then for New York, Landry Shamet's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. The Knicks leading by 14. Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. Now McBride. Towns a screen on White. McBride's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And White kicks to Simons. A three ball. The rebound by McBride.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From deep, Brunson. The rebound by Kata. Kata's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
2 minutes.
Outside, Towns. A three-pointer, no good.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Brown the pass to White. Back to Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
Outside, Towns. That one's off, still out of sync.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Towns has got 16.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Brown against Anunoby. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Simon. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Simons has got 6 here in this quarter. Simons against Brunson. Towns a screen on Simon. And So it's New York. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New York Knicks.
They've got a huge lead, largely because they're showing their heart, the will, the determination, particularly on the offensive glass.
Yep, they're playing with some real passion. Love to see it.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
I always like these matchups because even though you're not always guarding each other, you're thinking, okay, you did that, now watch me do this.
Just like you and Kenny here in the studio.
Oh, no, you haven't.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
New York leading by 15. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Brunson in at the one.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now here's Brown. Here's White. Inside. And Kata gets it to go. Kata's got 7 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Towns up top. Pass to Brunson. The rebound by Kata. Kata's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Pritchard. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. It's White on the wing. Here's Kata. And the layup's good off the glass. Kata's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Left side, Towns. Clock at 6. Pass to Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Misses the three. Celtics trail by 14. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pritchard from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They led by as many as 18 points. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Brown outside. Baseline J on the way. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Brown, no good. The Knicks leading by 13. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Brown. Out to Brunson. A three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
Brunson kicks to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Walsh. And here's Brown. The Knicks pull it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Hart, right side. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Off target with his 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Brown, good.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
New York leading by 13. Outside, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kata's got 11 rebounds in the game. Brown with it. Brunson picks him up. Brown against Brunson. Tries from 10. It's good. Brown's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Hart, wide open. He fires. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Kata. Pritchard from outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Now Brunson. Now here's Towns. And Pritchard pulls it down. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Brown, good.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Brunson outside. No good, unable to end this run.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Bridges with the steal. Here's the break. Brunson off the dribble. Count that bucket. And that's now 30 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
White with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the way, and that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Anunoby. Now Towns. Hart outside. The rebound by Kata. Kata's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. It's White on the wing. Here's Walsh. Pass to Brown. From about 19 feet. It's rebounded by New York. Hard inside. Brown on him. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Now White. Takes it inside, and White with the stuff.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. Third is Jaylen Brown.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Well, you see plenty of that when any of these guys are on the floor. They're each very good at keeping their options open, trying to find the best possible shot on every trip, and no individual agendas. That's crucial.
Now here's Towns. He's got 24. Brunson, good.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Brown finds Simons. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Hart has it in the corner. Bridges outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Celtics trail by 17. And here is Simon. He's got 8. And the layup falls. Simons has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Outside, Towns. New York moving it around. Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now here's Brown. He's got 24. Now here's Boucher. Three-pointer, Simon connects from three-point range. He's got 13.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Here's Brunson. Tillman grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 15. To the middle. Here's Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
Well, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
Pass to Towns. Over Boucher, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
5 on the clock. Brown with the bucket.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Brunson against Simon. Brunson bullies his way inside.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Simons. He's got 13. Boucher the screen. Boston needs to get off a shot. Tillman from outside off the mark. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and we love that skill. Wow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Sam Hauser and Fernie Simons out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. He's in the game for the Celtics. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
McBride's shot is off.
Well, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Simons, the pass to Pritchard. Pass to Boucher. Back to Simons. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that.
Now, here is Robinson. Clarkson outside. Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, McBride. Towns, a screen on Pritchard. McBride finds Towns. That one's good from the corner. Towns has got 28.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Now, here's Simons. Off target from the baseline.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
And the shot is good.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
And so Simons will bring it up for Boston. It's a 16-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It's going to be Simons shooting. It's on Jordan Clarkson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Now, here's Shannon. Clarkson passes to Towns. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Pritchard. Simons against Clarkson. And here is Simons. Here's the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. New York leading by 13. Shamet with it. Left side, Towns. Back to Shamet. Towns, a screen on Pritchard. From outside the arc. And that one's good, Shamet. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, just absolutely superb concentration by OG Anunoby. Fends off the defense well right there.
Some changes for Boston. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tillman. And Derek White subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Now, here's Clarkson. Towns, high post. Towns is doubled. Here's McBride. And it's off from three-point range.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Here's Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Anunoby outside. Screen by Hart. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Celtics trail by 17. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Now Hauser. There's the three. That shot is off. Hart outside, and he gets the bucket. Hart's got his first basket.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands, and he lets it fly.
Now Brown. Wide, a screen on Anunoby. Anunoby against Brown. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Towns. Back to Anunoby. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his fifth rebound in this one.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
That's a crafty move by Mr. Boucher. Baits the defense with the up fake, gets the whistle. That is textbook basketball.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Boucher. Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad. But there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Here's Pritchard. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Brown down low, defended by Bridges. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Out to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Clarkson outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, White. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Boy, you can tell when White is confident with his mechanics. That shot is pretty, folks.
Clarkson against White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Doris, a measured pace for the Celtics. Don't rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at 3, you take it.
That free throw missing.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Bridges. He hits the second from the line. So it's Boston now, trailing by 19. Pass to Pritchard. Now White. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. No good on the 3.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics shooting straight 49% from the field. Brown against Anunoby. And the shot goes down. Brown's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Now here's White. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Derek White is a legit three-point threat. I don't care where on the floor he is. You better contest.
White against Clarkson. Shoots over White. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Celtics trail by 14. And here is Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Anunoby outside. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Here we've got Brunson. That one's off, still out of sync. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Pritchard from outside, and there's the 3.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thank you, Allie. New York leading by 9. Brunson fires. Missed on the 3.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Brown. Good. Lays it right in there.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Brunson. What touch from Brunson.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Brown against Anunoby. Outside, White. Rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now here's Bridges. Down he goes for 3.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Anunoby against Brown. There's 1:17 left in the game. Can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Knicks.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Good on the basket. Leading by 12. Hard outside. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good work there as it goes down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Jalen Brunson, 1 shot.
I'm with you.
What's up? So it's Boston now. 15-point game. Hauser with the ball. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.